All right. Hold on real quick. Hey, how you doing? Doing all right? What happened? Thank you. Do you? Yeah. Have you seen the YouTube channel or no? Can I show you or it's on YouTube? I just don't want you to go to God. Be careful. Do you ever go on YouTube? It's a YouTube channel. I can show it to you if you want. Yeah. He's a cool guy. He said hi to me. He said, "You got my respect." Thank you. I appreciate that. So I gave him the channel so he can watch. Um, like I said, I try to do my best on here as far as, when I'm live streaming. Of course, I'm going to want to talk to people and come across people. So, I try to be respectful and mute when I can and do what I can do. But it's just a live stream, man. Live stream, you can pretty much record anything and you're going to have people talk on there, and it is what it is. But I just do it out of respect because, I try to let people know when they're on here with me if I'm doing a live stream. So basically, that was really cool. Like I said, he told me you got my respect, and that guy might have just ruined my live stream. I don't know. I think it'll be all right. He's trying to vibe to his jams, to his music. Yeah, you can't really control anything doing this. It just kind of all happens and unfolds, and that's the way it goes. Tell me, but right, I got another one weight while they're driving. I'm carrying some really heavy stuff right now, so don't mind me. That's why I'm moving kind of slow. Heavy as hell. I got a lot of stuff in here. There we go. There's another car honking. So yeah, man, you get we're getting a lot of support, man. We're getting a lot of people starting to get involved. And see, I knew it. I knew that was half the problem. I told y'all. I knew it. I said most of these folks here they don't even have the channel, so they don't even know what's going on. They don't know why I'm out here. They just see it and they like it. And it's kind of unfair to them because if you don't have the channel, well, then you don't get to see, the first-hand camera angle and me talking and what's happening. So hopefully that's what marketing is for and promotion. That's why, and I'm a master at that. So hopefully stick with it here and we can keep getting the channel to more people out here when I'm out here making my rounds, doing my thing. And I think that, I think everybody will get more aware of what I'm doing here and it'll help put things in perspective. I'm not one of those guys that is ever going to really hold back from what I'm saying or apologize for anything I say, because I mean what I say and I say it for a reason. It's the truth. No matter what, I've always been the guy that ain't going to sugarcoat nothing, and I'm a public speaker, so can't nobody judge me because, well, you don't do this for a career. And most people don't have the heart to say the things that I say, much less to back it up, at a street level every single day. That's part of why I'm so aggressive on my forefront, on my front of what I do and how I come. I think that's the cop. Oh, maybe unless he was honking at the guy to get going. I don't know. I waved either way. But yeah, man, it's just a lot of hard work, man. That's all. I work just like everybody else works. I work pretty much harder than everybody. And I do a lot, man. But yeah, like I said, I think I'm on 11 world records right now. They're all legit, all official tissue. You can go check them out there on the channel. I don't care about these wannabe skeptics. Here comes Fido full speed. I need to find out its actual name again. It's not Fido. It has a nice name. How you doing? Doing good today? Yeah, he's happy to see me. He got a little smile on his face. You can tell when a dog is happy. He's got like an actual little dog grin going on. It's hilarious. The hell is that? Yeah, he wants to play. What's that about? That dog loves me. But yeah, like I said, we do the best we can here. Just trying to persevere and keep going, man. When I give you all the channel, like I said, I try to get you up to date on what's going on. It's a lot happening, man. It's a lot going on. I think they just gave me the peace sign. I can't really wave because my hands are full, but I'm trying. I gave them a nod, give them the head bob. Right, but yeah, people generally love it down here, which I'm very happy about. This is home for me, and like I said, I'm half Mexican. But yeah, I told him, I explained that the goal of this is to hopefully do it all over the nation, different states, different cities, and it's all the real thing, man. But I'll be a lot more active, giving you all a lot more action to watch probably as we go. And me, I'm a kind-hearted spirit. You know what I mean? I got to figure out how I'm gonna divvy up my videos when I get to that point. But I can't wait, man. I can't wait to be doing this in major cities across the nation. I just really think we need it. And honestly, I'm here to try to bring peace. But Batman's got to do what he's got to do. But I mean, I'm trying to bring peace and harmony, and I'm what the world needs, man. That's what God told me. He said, everywhere I send you, put out the fire. God talks directly to me. Like I said, Son of God, Son of Man for real. And this is what it is, man. Like I said, God works in mysterious ways. And he's very real, And like I said, I find that out more and more every day. I never doubted God, and you can look back on this channel even and see Even though it ain't for y'all, it ain't to be no way in front of y'all. I never doubt God, man. I really don't. That's not never been my issue. I just know when I need help. I'm man enough to admit when I need help, and I'm man enough to say, hey, I need support for what I'm doing. I need support for the channel. Again, if anyone wants to contribute right now, I need all the help I can get. And it's because of all the evil I came up against. What I just came out of, people couldn't even fathom, man. It's some crazy stuff, bro. And I just did it all. I won. I won against all of them. Won against the entire criminal underworld, all of Freemasons, shut down male and female witches' covens. The whole thing for real, not faking. I really did it. So that's the thing, you make it out of all that, and it's just hard, it's hard trying to get society and people to understand, but it's not that hard. I think they get it. It's hard adjusting to society, you know, and I do it really well, but to an extent, I'm a little bit too real for TV, and that's the whole thing. I never really fit in. I wasn't meant to. What God keeps telling me, I was never meant to fit in. I was meant to be a standout, and that's exactly what I am. I was meant to dismantle this system and change it. Like I said, one of my goals is to bring a whole new government to this country and to this world. I am building the kingdom of God, literally. And that's what people don't get. We move at our own pace. We don't have to move fast. We're doing it right in front of you, man. God is building his kingdom. He's going to build it done on earth as it is in heaven. On this buddy on here, any human can do about it to stop it. And trust me, they have tried everything they can think of. But God's kingdom is going to be built right here for all of God's people, for all of you. And it's just that simple. Man, this is heavy as hell. Whew. This is the workout after the workout. This ain't no joke today. Now, this is heavy. Oh, man. It's good, though. It's good. But, yeah, like I said, we just got to keep on pushing, keep on moving forward. You boys getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. I'm strong as hell. It's all real. Like I said, warrior for God, son of God. It's got a lot on my plate, man. Not really a lot on my plate, but I'm going to have a lot on my plate. I got a lot on my plate right now because I'm busy all the time. This is a job, man. It's a 24-hour job. I'm always working. I always got something I got to do. Something matter I got to solve. Something I got to pay attention to. Something I got to study. Something I got to add into the training regime. Today, I couldn't even do the martial arts because, the workout just took it out of me. I did some stuff off camera too. And them one-arm pull-ups ain't no joke. I did it with the right hand today. Couldn't really get it with the left. Didn't try again. I only tried like once, but it's all good. It ain't no big deal. Hold on. But yeah, like I said, this armor is heavy as hell, and I wear it pretty frequently now. I've been using it more and more. I like that it's protected. That's the thing. It fits it. It looks like Batman, So I like it. It's perfect for me, perfect for who I am and what I'm doing. Like I said, there's a lot of issues with it as far as not moving and mobility, and there's a lot of stuff, man. People think this is easy. It ain't easy. It ain't never been easy. Ain't nothing about my career path easy. Ain't nothing about my life path easy. That's why would I want an easy path? You know what an easy path means? Easy peasy. It means no progress. That's the thing. All y'all chase comfort. I chase discomfort. You know, like I want the comfort, but I enjoy it for a little while, and then I go right back into my discomfort, and that's okay. That's just how it has to be because comfort is the thief of success. And that's something I got taught through all this. It's something I learned, and it really is true. That's the thing. Batman represents a whole different way of life. You know, that's the thing. We live in this. This is a lifestyle. You know, we're living the kingdom of God, not just talking about it. Feel me? The kingdom of God. Look at all this God's beautiful green grass. That's the kingdom of God, not all this indoor stuff. That's the saying. I spend a lot of time outside for a reason, and I talk to God. I do prayer walks, trying to work on doing meditation. It's a little difficult for me. I feel like every time I walk, though, this is my form of prayer. Right now, what I'm doing right now is a form of prayer. And I usually don't like pray in front of people. Everything I'm doing is prayer. That's the thing. Prayer can be in any form, walking, talking, everything. My thoughts, you know, I'm always talking to God, man. I'm always in communication. So, like I said, I just got to get ready. That's the thing. A lot of people, they think it's a whole bunch of hippity hoopla, run your mouth nonsense. Running your mouth ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm very quiet and reserved, and I get all my results. You know, I just can't wait, man. I can't wait to be in these major cities doing this. It's gonna be fun. I just think I'm gonna get a lot of fans for it, but I want people to always know I'm the real thing. You know, and that's the whole thing is it makes people have to keep their eyes peeled and keep their eyes open now, especially corrupt folk. And that's what we need. We need someone who protects the youth, protects these kids, protects all these people, the adults, everybody, from just evil people and keeps them in check. And that's what I do. So, like I said, ain't nothing gonna stop me, boy. They done tried everything. Trust me, ain't nothing working. This is what they were trying to do that whole time period that we just had and went through. They couldn't find an answer for me. them little them little fake tactics. Man, I should start bicep curling this. This is gonna help when I have a chance and I got time to do it. So yeah, I got 18 gauge pure steel armor on, and then I'm carrying this, and this is probably quite a few pounds. Imagine that as a workout. After I just did all that training, there we go. I had a cop honk. Woo! For everybody, man. This is to protect everybody. This is to protect everyone. It's a service for the community. It's all in good spirit. So when they honk like that and tell me they support me, that makes me feel good. But like I said, I'm just trying to do the right thing. Bear with me here. And this is what builds all this unstoppable strength, is having to do all this by myself and all these challenges. Hell, I almost feel like, man, I felt stronger today than I maybe ever felt in my entire life. I'm not going to lie. I mean, so I don't know if God is, I don't know if that's part of what I've been going through, if it's like to bring out this other level of strength. Golly, I hate when I do that. So I only got this one phone and the screen's already messed up. When it taps the armor, I don't want it to completely get ruined. I think it's okay though. But Um, yeah, I just know God is working on me still. I guess that's what I didn't really understand. I mean, I get it, but like I said, I'm just saying it's a lot to go through. There's been a lot to endure, but I'm God's, favorite child. I'm God's son for real. And he's really working on me, man. Eh, like, take it easy there, God. Eh, God ain't playing with me. He's trying to get your boy ready, and it's working. Yeah, y'all don't see all the struggle behind this. You didn't see what happened with this steel armor. Really, it was on video, but all y'all didn't pay attention, I'm sure, because you don't care, you know. But I told you what happened. It's rough wearing this thing, and I got through that. I'm still pushing forward. It's just crazy how God just keeps regenerating me no matter what happens. People called Seton Hospital. I told you what happened to me with that. You'll have to go through all the shows and everything. I'm not re-explaining stuff. I'm a whole story, man. So you got to take time to just click random live streams and listen and not make a prejudgment or a false judgment ahead of time. You got to really look at what's happened, and it would take a lot of time to analyze it, but it's pretty obvious. I just shine, and I'm God's chosen. So, son of God. Folks are jealous of me because they don't have this anointing over their life. So it is what it is. Oh, he's peeling out. Is that a Joker? Oh. Well, there's a bunch of bugs coming to me. Back up. Uh, like I said, we need all the donations we can get, please. Anybody, everybody out there, right? Please step up and help. I'm always eternally grateful to anybody who has helped me along the way. And like I said, just understand there's a reason for why I'm speaking the way I'm speaking. Like I said, I'm not here to tell folks my business. We really need help right now. We need support, man. We just got to get people on board, and we got to get people supporting financially, please. It'll really help me. But yeah, like I said, I don't even take a break. Rarely take a day off, and when I do, I'm still working. I'm a public speaker. But yeah, this is not dress up. This is not fake. I'm the real thing. And again, all these movies and films were made about me because it's an actual prophecy. Man, I figured out that song. I knew that there's another song. I knew that these songs was about me too. I knew it. That Something in the Way song. See, these folks don't get. We watched that movie, and you folks sat there right next to me as we watched it. Some of you, and you didn't get. You were watching Batman next to Batman. You were watching it, and that was where the whole irony is. I was trying to explain that and say this, and people are so self-centered and can't get over themselves and egotistical, they can't listen. Not that I care, but you just look funny and silly. You feel me? That guy's in a hurry. So, like I said, yeah, that track, Something in the Way. What does it say? Underneath the bridge. Every word. These people been singing about everything. Y'all don't get it, man. They all talking about me. All of them. And a lot of these people, they already sold their soul to the devil and sided with the devil, but yet they make their music talking and singing about me, about the Messiah, the only true one. They're talking about underneath the bridge. Let me show you something how close to home these lyrics are. Where did Batman's story technically start? Right? Underneath the bridge. right? I bet you analyze the rest of them lyrics. I bet you they'll all make sense to my story. You may just not know all of it. Everything you're talking about is what I go through, what I went through. It's just crazy. These folks been singing about me. This is a prophecy. This is what y'all don't get. I'm Neo in the Matrix. The prophecy. There's actual prophecy in this world. They all know about it. The people don't know. A lot of us didn't know. I didn't know for a long time. It's something I'm finding out recently because God told me. But I am the prophecy. There's an actual prophecy of a guy that's born just like, Jesus Christ was, the Son of God. And he comes up against AI, they say, and he defeats AI, artificial intelligence. And again, I think that that's part of what this is we're in a matrix designed by AI. And what am I doing? Helping people to escape the matrix, trying to wake people up. Obviously, God has a plan. Obviously, there's something to what I'm kicking and what I'm talking about. People should listen. It's the bigger picture. I understand people are caught up in their own stuff. There we go. Another honk. I understand people are working. Nothing wrong with working. I worked since I was 16. But I have to preach. There we go. Another honk. I have to preach the opposite ideology right now because, well, I got to try to wake y'all up. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like it was easy for me either. I worked since I was 16. I wouldn't mind working right now on top of what I do, but I would never stop what I'm doing because it's too important and too vital. And that's the thing. I don't want to work for other people. I want to work for me like I do right now and be my own boss. You know what I mean? So I'm not like you Lyft and Uber drivers, nothing against you. But, they try to paint it like there's something they're not. Oh, I'm my own boss. I make my own hours, blah, 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 nonsense. Right? Like, I mean, you could say that, but not really. This is a little bit different than that. It really is. It's quite different, actually. I mean, y'all still have rules to follow. I mean, there's actually a lot that you still have to worry about and do. Me, not really. I mean, they have policies and rules to follow on here. That's about it. But I'm pretty free, man. I just kind of do whatever I want. You know what I mean? Like I said, right now as I stream, I'll get paid a little bit of something. Like I said, it ain't much. They don't pay well, but it is what it is. But I think it's going to jump up too. And the more momentum that I gain, the harder I work, the harder I go, right? The more money I think I can potentially make. And I think these folks are seeing that. And there's been a lot of reactions from these narcs, from these narcissists. They're not too happy seeing this empath right here making some moolah. That's right. Like I said, that new check, one check is $181 and some change, right? I need help from all y'all so I can keep on getting by, keep on doing what I need to do. And people know what I'm going through, man. People know there's good people, you know what I mean? There's good people in the valley. Like I said, I've gone out my way. I'm trying to bring unity and maintain good relations and just doing the best I can, man. I'm one man, But I'm also not a pushover, and I'm not going to get played, But oh, this stuff is heavy, man. Whew. But yeah, man, I think we just got to stick with it. I think it's all going to come to pass. God told me repeatedly he'll make a way. I believe him. I'm seeing signs of it already. And that's the thing. I mean, it's amazing. God is really good, man. God is amazing. He'll make a way where everything's impossible. That's what it keeps telling me. I get downloads all the time. It tells me, remember, God can turn any situation around. Well, turn mine around, God, please, completely, because I want to be with Christina already. I'm tired. I know I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm just trying my best. It takes every fiber of my being every day. I put everything I am and have into this, and into protecting Gotham like I have. And I took the fall for Harvey Dent. But like I said, I'm just doing the best I can, man. Doing the best I can. It's all we can ask of your Batman. I still think that part is so funny in the cartoon. And there's like, and they'll have to chase him because sometimes people need the truth. I get it. It's just there's like a lot of jokes that come from it. Like any normal guy would have been like, "Hey, that's not fair." Like, no, it was Harvey. It was all Harvey Dent's fault. Like, why would you do that? Like now you got to run for no reason, just like the kids said in the movies. Like he didn't do nothing wrong, right? And yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, and that's been kind of a common thing my whole life. So it's just like funny that like I really was Batman my whole life. It's like my dad knew, because even he would say he's like he would see him like bicycling towards me. He's like, "Oh, here we go again." Like I've had a crazy life, man. Been through a lot. Been through a lot. Been there, done that, seen it all. I never really claim to see it all. You're always learning more, but I've seen a lot. You feel me? Man, this is too heavy. But nothing's too heavy for Batman. Hell is that? Or tired. But yeah, these songs, they're singing about me. I'm the prophecy. It's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been talking about this for decades. I told people, I'm like, I didn't want to be the center of the universe, but I actually am. That's the funny part about it. Like I couldn't escape it if I tried. I really am. I really am God's son. So when you are something, you just are what you are. It's the name for Yahweh, is it not? I am what I am. What Yahweh means I am. I don't know if I'm Yahweh, because that's what I'm always saying is I am what I am. But I don't know. I think it's a beautiful thing to just say I am. I am what I am. You embrace what you are and what you become. But like I said, I don't know. I just talk to God, man. I keep my mind focused. Like I said, right now the training is going very well. Very proud of myself for how far I've come. It is what it is, man. I kind of feel like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. I got the tattoo on my rib. It covers my whole rib of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, in case you didn't know. I've been a ninja pretty much my whole life. I just didn't realize to what capacity till all of this kind of jumped off. And then I realized, like, okay, I'm really like the real deal. But I'm getting better with the martial arts, getting better with the 52 blocks. All of it serves a purpose. So I'm in no rush. That's the thing people don't get. I'm still a human being. People look at me, they're like, he's just a normal guy. Like, yeah, I am. But that's why you got to treat me right. I just ask for my respect. That's all that I demand. That's it. But yeah, I'm a normal guy, but I carry a lot with me. I speak for a million ancestors. I'm the voice of the voiceless. And like I said, I'm just who I am. I know who I am, man. I don't hide it. Well, I keep telling you today, Son of God. So, like I said, I got to do all this training, trying to push even further. As you can see, I told folks I wasn't going to settle. I told them I was going to keep pushing. I did 120 pull-ups with this thing on today. I mean, that ain't no joke. Any of you are welcome to try. I wouldn't really want you sweating all in my armor. So you can't wear my armor, but you're welcome to get your own. or get yourself one of them weight vests and try to do what I do. You know, I wonder if the weight vest is actually heavier or not. This thing is heavy. I think I underestimate how strong I am because I'm feeling it right now, and I try to not pay attention to it because that's the main thing, mind over matter. But when I'm thinking about it right now, it's heavy. Like it weighs down on my shoulders. Like that's why towards the end of the day, I start getting pretty tired, man. It doesn't really wear on me because, like I said, God has given me strength, but you know, it's ridiculous. I'll be sore from it. I'll have trouble moving around sometimes, turning my neck, or I'll pull a muscle. I mean, it ain't easy. Went through headaches a lot recently with it. It creates a lot of tension. I know that. It's tension headaches, probably. It's right there in the back. I mean, that upper back right there. I can feel it right now. That's where all the tension goes. And then, yeah, you get headaches. But I honestly feel like my body's been handling it better. And then it doesn't help carrying stuff like this that's heavy, but it is what it is today. I'm not going to be doing this every day, not this much. But like I said, everybody that wants to show some support, help my cause to stand up against corruption and change this world for the better. I am God's chosen one, and I was selected, handpicked by God to save the world. That's what he told me. So, like I said, yeah, I do a lot of training. I get ready. Don't get it twisted and think I'm super nice guy. I'm not. I'm very rough and very tough, very aggressive. You know, I'm about getting mine. Right now, I need money. I need the public to help me. I'm trying to go as hard as I can to make all the money I can. That's all that I can do. That's all we can do, coach. All right. Now hold on real quick. I want to take a video. Hold on. All right, that easy. So I'm trying to use the bars, the workout, we call them the bars, to try to work on my biceps again a little more. It's not the easiest thing, but for wow, that's corny. For a little while, I felt like I was figuring it out, but I don't know if what was really helping me was I was curling my entire bicycle for arm curls, and my biceps started like growing a lot at that time. Uh, Here, let me see. Do a couple of curls with this bag. While I'm walking, we do stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of want my biceps to pop out again, like they were. I've been getting, people telling me I look yoked. Been getting jacked, swole, big swole. But that's not why I do it. I don't work out for looks really. I look out for strength. I work out for strength. The strength is always there, no matter what I look like. But I'm just trying to do it because, well, it helps me make money. Muscles make money, literally, and if I can get my bicep to peek out a little bit, it really does help, I feel. Better I look, more views I get. Kind of. Some people on here get views because, well, they don't look so good. So I don't know about that. It just kind of depends. Everybody on here, they're looking for an excuse. I mean, they're so jealous they can't see straight. I didn't have to do anything crazy to go viral, man. I just would be myself. That's what should really make you mad. I didn't have to do nothing special. And I'm about to really go viral. God already told me. And I know it's because of my message. I think a lot of them martial arts videos are what's going to go viral too. I think it's going to become a huge thing that people will start sharing them. If you want to help me, please share and promote the channel to everybody you know. 100%. More marketing and promotion we can get, the better. Um, it's a great business model. It carries by word of mouth. I pretty much created all of this. Nobody did it for me. I did this. You know what I'm saying? But that's the point, and that's the real truth, is that like those martial arts videos, a lot of them are amazing. And I'm gonna get back to making them too. I couldn't find it in me today. I did too much, worked out for too long, and I'm too tired. And I was trying to, obviously I needed to get moving, and God's divine timing is at play right now, very key and very important. And it always means that I'm doing things to save people and save people's lives, because I will be. But like I said, there's folks on YouTube, they be making them tractor things. So I know they can build me a bat pod. You know what I mean? Um, I know that there's ways to do this, but like I said, I just don't know about how I'm going to be televising it, because I really would like to do a lot of it anonymously, like unideable, and then just run my channel on the side and pretend I have nothing to do with it. Real talk. I think that's just smart, and then like I'd probably release all the footage when I'm like, or I don't know, or at some point, I don't know. We'll see. But I might not have to do that. I don't know. I mean, I want people to see what I'm doing. I want people to see the action. Um, it is what it is. This is about standing up to corruption. I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong. I can't really get in trouble technically without them lying, because I'm standing up to all the evil folks. I'm standing up to all these illegal criminal organizations doing a ton of evil, corrupt criminal activity. You know what I mean? They're just my enemy. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, it just is what it is, you know? So, at the end of the day, I already know what I'm doing. God is going to continue to show me the way and tell me, and I'm just doing God's will, man. But it's become a pretty big deal, especially down here, which is always pretty cool. Somebody just waved at me. I couldn't even really see him. But yeah, like I said, it's becoming a pretty huge deal down here. So we just got to keep on pushing. And that's about it. And you know what I'm saying? We will get there. So I think God is going to make a way. And God told me a lot of things. All these downloads told me a lot of things. God told me is that everybody was going to be looking at my life, and it was going to magically start taking off. And I was going to get so blessed so quickly. It'd be this major turnaround, and everybody's just going to look like, how the hell is this guy so blessed? Like, how is this guy this lucky? It's not luck. I earned all this through my hard work. That's why I listen to God. That's why I do this training. God is working on me. God told me he loves me. He never forgot about me. He tells me all the time, God loves me. He tells me I love you. You know, he's not against me. He's not doing this just to be hard on me. He's doing this because it's what's necessary to create the Batman. You know what I mean? It ain't easy. It ain't for everybody. I don't know how you other folks would handle it. I do. You all would give up. And that's what it said too. The ancestors literally spoke to me. God spoke to me. He said, you're the only one who will keep going. That's why I picked you. That's not the only reason, obviously, but they said you got chosen for this assignment and for everything because you're the only one who will keep going. I'm obviously the strongest. I always have been. Always been everybody's anchor, and everybody's been pretty ungrateful, but I don't regret it. I always did everything for everyone, took care of everyone, extremely caring individual. A lot of the people I took care of, I saved people's lives. and they still act like they have a problem with me for no reason. It makes no sense, but online. But I let people do what they do, man. People are weird, but I've done everything for everybody. Nobody did much for me ever. So I think that may change, though. I think it may start to change now. I'm seeing signs of it. So I don't know. But like I said, if you want to help me right now, please donate. I seriously need any help financially I can get right now, any money. Got to figure out a way to keep getting by every day and try to keep this bank account positive. That fee is going to come on like the 7th or 8th. I think it's like $7. Banks suck. And they just keep getting me with that fee. Like, I mean, I'm just being honest, bro. Like, they're all crooks. All they do is steal and take. Like, you don't need to have that. And I honestly don't believe that fee was always there. They tried to lie and say it was. I don't ever remember it, but it is what it is. That's what I mean. You got fees that people don't even know about. Like, how is that not technically stealing? It's theft, man. Like, you're not entitled to my money. Like, what? But it is what it is. Like I said, either way, I think we're going to do it, man. I think we're going to pull it off, bro. You know what I mean? I just believe that God is going to make it possible and make a way. God provides, right? He's showing me a little evidence of that. I still need a lot more help. Need money. You know what I mean? Haven't gotten any money really outside of what, I mean, there's some people they try to help here and there. That's about it. But, we got to have everybody come through. Remember, I'm eternally thankful and grateful for everything, but like I said, talking about my business is just not something that I'm going to do. It's not conducive to me right now. Today is the 5th, July 5th. Yeah, I may end up having a bad headache. I think I got like some children's Tylenol. Maybe that's about it, but I'm going to try to make it without it. If I can, I may need it. I don't even have regular Tylenol right now. See, this is why I need money. Need help, need money, need financial help so I can get all this going. So hopefully, hopefully people will support, and that's about it. I do this for all of y'all. I do this for everybody, and I protect everybody. So I'm going to continue to, no matter what. So, oh yeah. Oh, that hurts. See, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. How hard it is carrying this with this armor all on my shoulders. So this is what I'm saying. This is the things God does with me to build this like superhuman, insane, not normal strength and determination and perseverance. And that's what Batman has, right? The way I look at it, I try to look at it like whatever, the saying, man, that hopefully it'll make me stronger. You just calm down there, Lassie. Oh, you want to play, mosquito? There you go. Gotcha. That mosquito tried to take advantage. But yeah, man, as far as the other folks on YouTube, on the internet, I don't take kindly to you. I don't think you're funny. I don't think your antics are funny. I ain't laughing with you. I never was. And like I said, nothing ever happened besides all y'all basically, federally indicting yourself, incriminating yourself. There's going to be a big federal lawsuit. And I got a lot of the names out there publicly already for it. So pretty much unavoidable at this point, man. Like I said, I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're working with Google and YouTube. Look at my intuition. Look, they worried. They working with Google and YouTube, and that's why they want to take all the channels down so they can try to cover up the truth that I was targeted by them and what they've done to me. Because the list has the names and it's on my community wall. It's just on the other channel. So, feds and the FBI don't have a choice. They have no excuse. They need to do their job, and they shouldn't be waiting. They should be getting on it. There should be arrests being made. You understand? Because everything I said is the truth, and it's just that simple. So it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, none of this is easy. Oh man, I'm gonna be sore as hell. And this is the type of stuff you're gonna watch Batman go through, but it'll be a lot more exciting when we get in these major cities. You know, that's the thing though. It's like if I do it on live stream, I already know how that's gonna go. I think I'm just gonna cover my identity, and I think I'm gonna kind of just do couples content with Christina and stuff. I think I'm gonna go like completely incognito where you can't tell who I am. And with me and Christina will just get USBs, and those they got like bigger cartridges or whatever, I think, that hold all the USB computer information. We'll have to get some like that to carry a lot of memory, big storage, and we'll just get all the footage, and I'll just create new channels and start releasing it so that you don't know it's coming from me. That's all. And I just won't bring it up on the main channel, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need some kind of cage built for over my mouth too, to cover that area to protect my identity, and it's going to have to be bulletproof. Like, I'm not coming to play, bro. That's what people got to understand. I'm doing this because I'm the real thing, and that's just how I think it's going to go. I could be wrong. Maybe God's going to have me do it all right in front of your face. I don't know, but I just know there's too many cowards, too many snitches, too many soldier boy running tellings, and too many people who, want to whine and complain. I don't know. Maybe it won't matter. I have no idea. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. God will tell me how to handle that. I ain't worried about it. I'm just trying to think about it right now and figure it out. But either way, I'd like to cover my face completely because I already thought about that too. And you don't want no parts. You want the suit. The bat suit needs to be completely covered if you can. Full coverage, bulletproof, proof for everything you can. It's the best you can, and you want it to be not that heavy. So it ain't gonna be just this probably. It'll probably be a lot more. Not probably, it will be once Christina and I have our money. So I just want her happy. I want her to have all the money she wants and needs, and she's happy with me. So that's all I want. I love you, honey.